Welcome again and thanks for joining us for Links 007 TV. Let's talk. The story of Kaylan made rounds on social media and it has triggered a public outcry from people both locally and internationally after this teenage girl was actually beaten by five female. Now her mom is actually sharing some real chilling details as it relates to how she's doing right now and about a threat that has been actually issued to her. When we return, we'll actually discuss this on the program and listen to what the mom have to say. This is Links 007 TV and we'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Young Kaylan, a bright, promising, and wonderful female. Life totally ravaged by a beating that she got some weeks ago. Her mom is providing the latest update as it relates to how she's doing. But what happened to young Kaylan should not have happened. And it's a very sad situation to even be talking about and even be providing an update on because this should not have been. However, the family have launched a Gofundme page which is doing very well in order to aid in her recovery process, and we're just asking you just to please support that movement which was launched by the family members of Kaylan. Now Kaylan has been in the hospital for some time and still remain in the hospital trying their best, and everything is just to the point in which the mom is just overwhelmed right now with the level of support that she's getting and the level of comfort from people both local and international. A number of people have sought to assist her financially and just even to just send a kind message at times that will help her go a far way in her trying to cope with the situation. Kaylan is a wonderful female, and what happened to her still edge on the minds of many, both locally and internationally. When the incident occurred, it triggered a public outcry from people and all diaspora of both local and international backgrounds. And it has just opened up the eyes of many to see how people can be so cruel to each other and the love and moral support that people really require at times is just lacking. This female would have celebrated her life and her legacy in growing up to become whatever she wants. Now this is in limbo based on the new development that her mom is going to update us with just now. But I'm just hoping and wish her the best in her recovery process, and I just hope that the mom just remains strong during this difficult time because it's going to be very hard for her to cope with this situation. Now we have heard that the mom is stating that some threats are being issued at her, and we're going to let her provide us with that details. So let's go over to our screen for that update right now. Links 007 TV. We ask you, please remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell and click on all so you're always notified whenever we post new videos. Let's go over to that.
There have been some threats in regards to my safety, and I'm making sure that I put it out there, just in case, because you can't be too careful. I won't put myself in harm's way, but I won't take any threat lightly as well, because I'm not gonna be the one to say, oh, nobody can do me nothing, or nobody can hurt me, or nobody can this, or nobody can that. Because once it's being said and once it's in the street and it's being talked, then either it goes so or it near goes so. And in the beginning, there was an advance being thrown around that I should drop this case and they'll take care of me and my family and Kaylan. I didn't give any light to it. I ignored what was said. And recently, what is being thrown around now is that, you know, I'm gonna be get rid of because I'm not complying. I don't know what I should comply to. I don't know what orders I should be following other than the orders of the Lord. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit down and say, oh, an idle threat or a careless threat or nothing no go so. I'm not gonna say that, because once it's been said and once it's being repeated, then as me say, either it go so or it near go so. I can't say much on what is happening with the case or whatever. Will not speak on it. I'm going through all Cherissa Smith. I'm going through all the channels that I'm supposed to go through. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But me just make sure I put it out there that I have received threats. Right? I have received threats, and I'm not taking any threats lightly. Right? Because I don't know whose orders I am supposed to be following or who I should be complying with, why my life is being threatened. So may I make sure I put it out there that I have received threats. It has been thrown around in the streets. Numerous talks have been made, and it has reached right back to me. So we just have to put that out there first and foremost. I am not afraid, because nobody no bigger than God. Nobody no bigger than God. But I'm not going to hush it and keep quiet about it. Alright? Next thing, guys, we're going to talk about Kaylan. That's the next thing we're going to talk about, Kaylan. Kaylan is pretty much stable once she's not being moved. Once she's not being moved, she's pretty much stable. Kaylan's C2 spinal injury is so severe that even taking a bath can cause her to lose her life. Her heart rate will go down because there's some short circuiting going on with the spine whenever she's moved, and it causes the heart rate to drop to a point where it stops. Two things are in motion at the moment in regards to that. One is a pacemaker that is required. It's a device that is placed on the heart. So whenever it slows down to a certain point, it gives it an electric shock and it speeds up the heart. So it keeps her from flatlining. Flatlining is when the heart completely stops. Kaylan has had 5 episodes of flatlining, what they call cardiac arrest. 5 times her heart has stopped so far. 5. No, Crystal, that's the good thing. As I said before, she's stable once she's not being moved. So she's been maintaining her BP, give God glory for that, without the meds. So that's a good thing. Punky Yola. It's not a matter of I am strong, it's a matter of I have to be strong. So it's not a case where I can say, alright, me can't bother. I can't say that. It's not a case where I can say, you know, I don't want to do this, or I can't bother doing this, or I'm tired to do this. I can't, because the state that Kaylan is in, she is fragile. Fragile. You know, I can just imagine what the nurses go through when she's to get a bath, because if it was me, I would have a panic attack to know that if I move this child, she might die. Right? It's not an easy thing for anybody. And then it's not an easy thing for me to think that, oh, at any point they're bathing her. She could have another flatline. You understand? So on both ends, it's terrifying. But we have to just deal with it. I have to just deal with it. So I can't give up, I can't stop, I can't slow down, I can't not do what I'm doing because, you know, I have to just keep going for her. The pacemaker is gonna cost over 5,000 US dollars. Yes. It's a very expensive device. The doctors have also asked me to start looking into a home ventilator. I haven't looked up the cost for that yet, but I know it's even more expensive than that pacemaker. So yes, it is 50-50, but we're not worried about the latter. We're worried, right? We're not worried about the latter because God is in control. So that's two things that Kaylan is needing at the moment: a pacemaker and a ventilator. Because I'm gonna have to get one because what is happening is her breathing level is below the spinal injury. And from what the doctors are seeing, it's as if something sharp went through the spine and cut it. So we're not sure how, but it was cut. The stab that she got to the neck is the clear indication of where it entered and probably cause of the spinal cord being cut. So she was not stabbed with a bottle. She was stabbed with either a knife or something sharp that would have gone through the spine. So, you know, God is good. I can tell you this. I can tell anybody this. God is good. Because, you know, it's serious. It's serious. She will be in the hospital for a while. She will be on the ventilator for a while. And because, as you know, the muscles that control the lungs, they won't work unless there's some form of healing going on with the spine. And, you know, cellular regeneration is miraculous, I should say. Miraculous. So what we're actually hoping for and praying for is a miracle, right? Basically, that's what we're hoping and praying for, a miracle. The pacemaker is what is needed now. I am waiting on the doctors to let me know the exact brand and the exact type, but they have requested that I get myself ready to take on that much, the pacemaker. And as I said, it's gonna cost over 5,000 US dollars because I've already gotten a quotation on that, an estimate I should say. So guys, the GoFundMe and the Cash App, please, as much as you can donate, because it's gonna cost me quite a penny to get these two devices. And remember, to install the pacemaker is not included in that 5,000 US dollars. please set up the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is already up, sweetheart. The GoFundMe is already up. See, Angela May Kelly just posted the Cash App, # Justice for Kaylan, and the GoFundMe is organized by her, Angela May Kelly. She will post the link for the GoFundMe and the Cash App. Angela also posts the NCB account number that's allocated for Kaylan and the JN account number, please. Guys, it's a serious thing that Kaylan is going through. As you know, she's constantly swollen, and you know, we're just praying and hoping.
Well, there you have it. That was the mom of Kaylan. Miss Bucker giving us an update as it relates to how Kaylan is doing during this current time. It's a very sad thing that the mom is reporting on and how she's doing right now. And she needs all the prayers in the world right now just to go up for her. And we here at Links 007 TV is just hoping that she does make a speedy recovery and that everything will go as planned. As they hear the mom there, she's actually in need of some sort of assistance as it relates to a pacemaker and a number of other things that are going on as it relates to how she's doing, and she's unable to move from one location to the other without any sort of situation being occurring to her. So that's another sad thing as well to report on. But what happened to this female is a very unfortunate situation, and we really hope that the mom just find this level of strength and this level of comfort during this difficult time, because it's a very challenging situation. Just in order, the psychological damage that it has caused throughout the entire family right now is one that is very hard to deal with, and we're just hoping that she does pull through this and that she does fight, because she has been fighting throughout the entire period of this, because she couldn't have survived without she herself not fighting this battle of surviving what happened to her. But we're hoping that she will pull through and that everyone does come together, support the mom, support the family, and just try pull our resources together to see how best we're able to assist her. So as I said before, they had a GoFundMe page which is still current, so the GoFundMe page is still there, so you can just make donation to that as well, and just even just to send the mom a message. I believe that a time will help. So try your very best to just reach out to the family in whatever way you see them or seem fit, in order just to comfort them during this difficult time. This has been Links 007 TV, and I believe I will leave in this one here for now. Thanks for watching. Peace out and have a blessed and productive day.